two big games today. We take on Rangers at home in the league, hopefully putting Rangers' title aspirations to bed. And then we have a semi-final against Inverness CT in the Scottish Cup. We're looking to retain. We didn't manage to retain the Premier Sports Cup. But can we win the Scottish Cup this year? We'll have to wait till the final, but you get where I was going with that. Right, this is Beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. Big game to start off. We're taking on Rangers. We've had 2 days rest. I've signed a new contract in those 2 days, believe it or not, after the Sassuolo loss. Somehow, still signed a new 4-year deal. Hopefully it gives us a boost. We're favourites going into this. It is a home game. We're not going to change how we play. We need a performance. It's a big game. We're putting out big game players, but we are tired. We actually have a week and a bit off after this game, so it's a calculated risk. Eric shot in goal, Pedrinho left wing back, Paul Byrne right wing back, Manny and Kamara in the centre. We are missing Big Al. McLean and Quealy as our defensive midfielders. Alex Scott and Pedrinho as our attacking midfielders. We got Johnson up top with Velasco. Velasco not fully fit. Had a stinking game last game. Need him to be the Velasco we know and love. Paul McCord's on the bench. Paul Wheel is back on the bench for the first time since his leg break. Not the player he once was by the looks of it, but nice to have him back involved to come on as a defensive midfielder possibly. Dick Linus, Oliveira, Waldson, Dane Murray and Keenan Bates. If we win this, I think Rangers can't win the league. Now, we wanted to win the league before the championship. To do that, not only do we need a win here, we need to win our next 2 games. And I still don't think that's enough, but it's very close. If we can go into the championship round 9 points clear Celtic rather than just the 6 we are now, that'd be massive. Hell, if Celtic lose a game or 2, we could still maybe do it, but we would need to win here, so that is exactly what we intend to do. Easier said than done. I'm not even going to look at their lineup. Make a difference, make a difference, make a bloody difference. We've had some very good times against Rangers, but we've had bad times as well. We lost the Premier Sports Cup final earlier this year. They're still in the Scottish Cup. We still might meet them yet. If we make it through the semi-final, we kind of expect to play them in the final. We need to put down a marker here and show them we're not to be pushed over at home. That's the key thing here. Central Park needs to be a fortress against these teams. More so than anywhere else. We want to compete at Ibrox as well, and we have done in the past. We've had some very good days at Ibrox, but at home, we need to make sure that we win this. And so far, there hasn't been a single highlight while I've been talking. And we're 40 minutes in. To say it's a tight affair, this one, would be an understatement. Absolutely nothing at halftime. Like I say, we're disappointed. Try and rile them up. I could take Gordon Johnson off, throw on McCord to change things up front. Alex Scott is a bit rinsed. I'm going to take on Waldson if he's there. He is. Boyd now. Rafia, come on. Defend, lads. Kamara, I don't like this at all. Rafia, clips the bar. I'm going to give Eric Shutt the credit and say that he had that covered, but I'm not sure he did. We're going to have to take on Dick Linus for Paul Byrne. We are looking rinsed in a few positions now. I make the calculated risk, and I think we maybe take on Stuart McCord for Gordon Johnson. Leave some of these tired players on. Ask them to go that extra mile. Pedrinho driving forward. Lifts it for Pedrinho. Pedrinho to Pedrinho. Oh, we've been dreaming of this moment, and it didn't come off. Pedrinho finds Pedrinho in the middle, and it wasn't enough. Velasco on the corner. Lifts this one in. Manny's there. Straight headed at Woodman. Oh, painful. We have time off after this game. Oh, what a ball. Great interception by Linus. Turns this in. That's a great ball. Pedrinho. Oh, he daisy cutters it past the post. It's suddenly come alive, this game. This is tense. Iglesias, Rafia, Kent, Doig again. Close him down. No way. No way has that just happened to us. That's sickening. Oh, it's so bad. Why the keeper just stands there. Terrible positioning. Doesn't try and close down. The players just lose him entirely. I've made my subs. We've got nothing left in the tank. Need an interception and to get this ball forward. Because they're just going to try and keep it. And then hit a ball in behind. There you go. Kenson again. He's missed an absolute sitter. Our keeper again did absolutely nothing to make that difficult. Just stood there. Very disappointing. Linus now, one of our fresher players. Don't make a mistake. Skips past one. Lays off to Pedrinho. Velasco. Linus again out on the right hand side. Oh dear. Finds Queeley. Kamara, Pedrinho. McLean. Queeley again. Need a forward ball, boys. Velasco. Oh, he's only gone and scored. There's a Santiago Velasco we know and love. It's a beautiful goal. Gives us a lifeline. Oh. It's really well worked. A link up between those three. Velasco takes it just one step to his left, cuts across the defender. Defender can't touch him. If he does, it's a pen. Curls it past the keeper. I want to keep this intensity. I'm going to demand more. Really, Manny, just no mistakes. No mistakes. Waldson, McCord. Oh, hit from the edge. Pedrinho puts it just wide. What to do? What to do? I just feel like I throw him on support. Just in case the ball lands at McLean. I want him looking up and I want him trying to pick out a runner. Rafia. King now. We got to be very careful. Don't get suckered in on any one side to open up a ball in behind, please. Rafia, he tries it. Kamara cuts it out. McLean. Now, that's the lad I want to be looking forward, but he's sitting low. Record! Oh, great save. It's maybe not the best finish, but what just happened there? Oh, Pedrinho's injured. I'm going to throw Pedrinho in at left wing back. No, that seems crazy. I'll leave it in that shape, but we're asking Pedrinho fill in for Pedrinho. Last couple of minutes, didn't see much from him, but a 1-1 draw. I'm going to say we were unlucky because I want to keep morale up, but that will lower the gap at the top to 7 points. We didn't lose, but we conceded such a poor goal. We're 11 points clear of Rangers, so it's not even over for them, but they are hanging on by a thread. Velasco ends goal drought, which is good, but 8 hours, my God. He's more of the support striker, but that's poor from him. We need better than that. I'm a player of his quality in this team, in this league. Need more than that for him for sure. Yeah, we've got a decent amount off in between games here, so probably just need to do a little extra stuff and just see how we get on. What we'll do is we will return momentarily, but we will return for the Scottish Cup semi-final. I'm going to finish off the league season. Dundee United and Hibs, to be honest, I'm expecting... Do we just play Dundee United now? They're bottom of the table. No, I think, as I said last time we do semi-final, we'll do semi-final, so I shall be back momentarily because we got to kick this one down the road. I'm expecting 2 wins. The championship group has been drawn and Hibs just missed out. And that might have been down to us. Hibs have literally just been passed by Motherwell. that a single point actually took them above them. And look at their goal difference. So they got a draw in their last game, Motherwell, and we just beat Hibs. We'd been unbeaten in 4. We've just beat them 2-0 at home to send them down, which is quite nice. Or not down, but out of the Championship group. So I think Motherwell is actually an easier game for us, hopefully. Although I've just clocked that we did beat them 4-3 before, so that was a bit of a wild one. Nevertheless, we won both our games in hand, or not in hand, we won both of our games. Dundee United, 2-1 win. Martin Ham at the double. We just beat Hibs 2-0. Alex Scott from midfield getting the first goal, and then Gordon Johnson just after half time. Semi-final time. If we have a look at our Championship round, Hearts first. That's good. Rangers, who I think are pretty much out of the title race now. They're 12 points behind us, I think. If that's correct. Still, I'll have to double check. Then Motherwell, Celtic, and Aberdeen to finish. So it's not a terrible spread. We have Celtic at home, that's good. Ibrox away isn't great, but we start off with a home tie against Hearts. We actually only have 2 home games in our last 5. So not ideal, but definitely getting Celtic at home is a positive, I would say. We've been made favourites for the semi-final. Now, because we actually have a week between the semi-final and the Hearts game, we're not going to pull our punches here. Eric Schutt starts in goal. Ola is back in at left wing back due to injury to Pedrinho. Paul Byrne right wing back. Big Al Manny in the centre. McLean Queeley in front of them as defensive midfield. Scott and Ham as our attacking midfield. Ham's had a couple of good games recently. That brace that once. He's actually wanted by Barnsley. If we have a quick rundown. Paul Byrne's wanted by Sheffield United. Big Al's wanted by Fulham and Stoke. Jack McLean even is wanted by Brentford and Burnley. Martin Ham, as I said, is wanted by Barnsley. And Santiago Velasco is wanted by Brentford, Wolves, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Celtic. He's certainly not going to Celtic. Now, we did make sure that Velasco had a nice, big, juicy release clause. 34 million. I don't think anyone's going to trigger that. I mean, I might if I had the money lying about, but yeah, we want to keep hold of Velasco. He's very important. We're not pulling our punches here. Go in, beat up on Inverness CT, get out. Keenan Bates on the bench, Dylan Torres, Paul Veal, Gordon Johnson, Joe Kamara, Watson, and Oliveira. So, very strong bench. Oh, it's actually Pedrinho. I tell a lie. Pedrinho, the left wing back's actually suspended for this game. We are favourites at evens. Inverness CT are a SPFL side, but they are, I think, hovering just above relegation playoff spots. So, not been a great season for them, but they've caused a couple of issues for teams along the way. So, oh, come on, boys. Nice, confident performance here. Go out, play as we can, win the game, book ourselves a final. Chambers now pops it in behind Byrne. Oh, puts it along a Manny. We're actually trying to play our way out. It is pouring rain. What are we doing? Kirby picks the ball up. I don't like this at all. I don't like the end of that at all. We're trying to play out from the back. It's pouring rain. It comes to 9. Right. Maybe. Velasco plays in behind for McCord. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh. Okay. I tell a lie. I love it. Great highlight. Great bit of play. What a counter. And McCord up there all alone. Gets him behind the back 4. Finishes it just inside the post. And it trickles over the line in the pouring rain. 1-0 the good guys. I really thought that was going to end with us battering off our own defender into the net. Rain has not been kind to us this FM. The reasoning behind playing McCord ahead of Gordon Johnson is Gordon Johnson has been my golden goose in the league. McCord has wanted more game time. There's a chance to give him more game time. Velasco with a finish in the top corner. 2-0. Beautiful. So I thought I'd play McCord because I think he looks good as an advanced forward. He wants to play deep line forward, but we've kind of moved past that. He's still a bit unhappy with me, but he's happy enough to stay at the club. But we need to get him game time because quite frankly, he's a very useful player, and he's the right sort of age profile. If we can keep him happy, him and Gordon Johnson can compete alongside Velasco for many seasons come. At the end of this season, I don't envision, unless someone's release clause is triggered, we end up selling someone, I don't envision going out and having to look for a striker. And wouldn't that be nice? I'd like to be settled up top and go like, these guys are good enough to fire us to a title. Which I'm hoping to get that confirmed this season by winning this title. Well, we want to win the Scottish Cup as well, but you know, we have the advantage going into the... Oh, beautiful finish by McCord. I forgot to even check or confirm how far we actually are ahead of Celtic right now, so after this game I'll do that. Paul Byrne just skips past his man. Now, again, my wing backs are the weakest positions we've got, but they're so key to how the system plays, and if they can just add that little... If they could do that consistently, we'd absolutely destroy teams. If we put our money where our mouth is and go out and get some good wing backs, we'll be set up. But there is a wing back in our youth system that I'd like to play at right wing back. So if I had to flip a coin right now, I'm more keen to spend money at left wing back. Send them out to do more of the same. We've got a week till the Hearts game, but we'll maybe make some change here. Getting Queeley off and taking on Paul Veal, who has had a horrendous season due to injury. Just get his minutes back up. Would be nice. We even tried to strengthen at defensive mid this season and be like, oh, we won't have to play Queeley every blooming game. And then Paul got himself hurt, so we ended up playing Queeley a lot. Manny chests it down. All time in the world. Finds Big Al McLean now. Scott. What a ball that is. Finds Paul Byrne. Pulls into Velasco. Veal. McLean. Scott. Just need that. Find that forward pass. Bola. Bola's not really done too much in this game, but not put a foot wrong either. Velasco's going to create something. No, it's going to be Paul Byrne maybe. Oh, is he going himself? Oh, my word. Sometimes the wing backs get like that. They just sort of drift in and they're like, well, there's no one here. Just me. We'll take on Oliveira for Velasco. McCord. Back to Bola. McLean. We just keep the ball to the end of the game now. Velasco, what a ball. Hams in. Puts it straight at the keeper. That's madness. For that, I'm taking him off. Take on Waldson. Moments remain. Professional job in the semi-final. We're booked into our final. Who do we take on? I have a sneaky suspicion it's going to be Rangers, but hey, sometimes you get some odd results, so we'll see. Beautiful. Made light work of that, as you'd expect. We played our strongest team. And, you know, we're competing at the top of the table. And Inverness are down in 10th, I believe. Have a look. Oh, no, I tell a lie. They're actually 11th. They must have dropped in that last game. Yeah, because it looks like St. John's actually won their last game. We are currently 9 points ahead of Celtic. This is about as good as I could have probably expected. I know I said I wanted to have the League One. There's no way we're going to be 15 points clear at this stage of the season. However, Aberdeen have been in rotten form recently. And we played them last. Yeah, if we beat Hearts, we just need to keep the pressure on Celtic and hopefully they don't have a great championship round. It's very much in our hands. We're just waiting to see who we will play in the Scottish Cup final. That's all we want to know. I think it's Rangers, and is it Hearts or Hibs in our semi-final? It must be Hearts. No, it's St. Johnstone. If there's ever a time I'd love to see St. Johnstone reach a Scottish Cup final, it's right now. It's going to be Rangers, and then some. Right. Brilliant. Well, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be ourselves taking on Rangers in the Scottish Cup final. We met them in the Premier Sports final earlier this season. It did not end well for us. So, did we lose that 2-1? 3-1. What was the score? 2-1. Ugh. Disgusting. The league is our focus for the next 5 games. But I want to win that Scottish Cup final. We will bring you every game until we win the league. Touch wood. That's what we're aiming for. If we win the league, then we can skip straight to the Scottish Cup final. But that all happens in the next couple of episodes, so join me then. If you've enjoyed the series, do hit that like button on this video. Comment away early predictions. Can we get, it's not even that early, can we get it done? I would say we're favourites. We're clear favourites for the league right now. We're in a strong position. Basically, win 2 games and it would need a massive collapse. So let's win those games early and just put this to bed. What about the Scottish Cup final? Will we lose 2 cup finals in a season? Or can we get the best of Rangers on the day? That's what I want you to tell me in the comments below. Join me next time when we once again go Beyond Blue Brazil.